Good afternoon everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me here at my channel. So we're coming to you from a mixed weather day in the UK here. It is sunshiny and showers, it is sunshine and clouds, it just can't make its mind up. So we're going to sit here and have a final play with this lovely journal which has papers from October and September planner from Nanine at Collage Type. You'll be able to find Nanine in my description, the link to all her links in my description, and we'll just carry on now. I have done some work on it since should have seen it yesterday, I think, so this should be the next day for you. So I have put a journal word in there which I believe is an Artie Mays freebie. It does come out, it's not stuck in, so you know, if you end up with this journal you can change it. And I believe I'd put that on last time, I think I had that doily, but what I didn't do is have a fastening, and as soon as I'd put the doily on I remember thinking I wish I'd put the lace underneath it, but actually when I wrapped the lace round it didn't quite go with that doily anyway, so I'm pleased I had to come up with another plan. And the other plan was to stitch it in, and I don't mind the stitching there, but on this side, rather than just having the bare stitched vintage lace, it's washed and clean, but you can see it's got these lovely marks where it's been fastened up with sellotape for years and years and years. So yeah, so I was going to put a belly band in anyway, so I've stitched this side of it in here, and this side I just faux stitched, so I just stitched on the band before and now I've glued it in with fabric glue. So we're stitched in here, we're glued in here, but we're nice and secure. And the belly band is simply a lovely piece of the collage sheet that I had that's been splattered with some lovely gold paint. And then I've popped this in the front of it. Now this one hasn't got anything in it. If you've watched my other videos, you'll know that the one in the back's got something in. I thought what I'd do is I put quite a few bits in it that are left from, you know, the kit, embellishment pieces. I'll pop in there, and then you know, if this is your journal or whoever owns a journal can have a play with it. I've done the same on the back for this back envelope, so you know, faux stitched there, it's the same board, faux stitched there, actually stitched this piece in, and again it's just got a line of stitching there which I don't like. I think it goes with this beautiful cover. So is that all I had to do? I think it was. I mean, no, it's not all I had to do, it's all I did with you. I had a little list here. The envelopes in the middle, embellish some pockets, and the journal cards in the middle, yeah, and then those two things which we've done. So like these. Now I said to you, I think it was last video, might have been the video before, that I didn't think I had all of the September things cutouts, and I didn't. The roses that I've put in and I had are not from September at all, they must have been August, but never mind, it's still from the planner. September was, as you saw on a lot of the ephemera pieces that came with the kit, was pansies and nasturtiums, ivy, and obviously the cabbage you saw, mesmeranthemums, aren't they? That's not out of here. There was some rosy posy apples. Yeah, so these are all bits, these I haven't cut out yet, look. These are from the October kit, the sunflowery bits. And I said I had a ticket somewhere I couldn't find as well, it was on the floor. Yeah, I think they're nasturtiums again. So yeah, so I cut out the ones, most of them, from the September kit, so I've got lots of those to embellish with. And we've still got a few bits here as well, that was also on there. Yeah, so anything here that doesn't go in, you know, I could pick from here to fill that envelope at the front, so I'll just put those on one side. Oh yeah, there's lots of bits left still, isn't there? Yes, I mean some of these can go back into stash, like the bird and things like that. Oh, that lovely, that can maybe go in. Anyway, you know what we've got. It's mostly the same stuff as was here in the previous videos. Like I say, if you've not seen them, this is your first video, you might want to go back and look. It's up to you, you might not. What have we got there that's tiny and turned over? Oh, a tiny flower. So yeah, shall we just start at the front and work through, because it shouldn't be too long a video. I think I've told you before, I am I'm working my way through lots of videos for while I'm away, so a couple of, you know, not hour, less than an hour videos will be good for me. So I'm loving the ivy. Let's just pull the ones out that I haven't cut round because, oh, I'm going to call that nasturtium because it looks like it to me, the way it's got those curly bits. Now it might not, it could be from a what do you call the gourds, another word for gourds, it'll come to me in a minute, that grow. Yes, we use the sweet ones for making lovely soup and curries. Hey, are you getting any closer to the word? Sweet, no, it won't come to me. So these I have cut round, but just, oh, I haven't finished that one, I don't think. Fussy cut. Sort of kiss cut, and I've done that one and not the rest, haven't I? I maybe need to go in and out a bit more. Shouldn't do that over my book, should I? We'll see. If I need to use it, I'll cut it some more. So like this one, so still white on it, but it is fussy cut out. I'm just finding something for her, so I like those two, but nothing. Of course, I'm fighting this a little bit, aren't I? Ah, yeah, that's the one. I was going to ink, but I don't know. That white kind of gives it a bit of a background, doesn't it? I'm not going to. If I'm wondering if I should or not, then I won't, because yeah, it's nice to have something not inked occasionally. You won't hear me say that a lot. So I hope you're all well. I'm well, thank you. I am, like I say, I'll be on my holiday, so I'm sure I'm doing something lovely, even if it's sleeping. So we've decided that we're going to go and see some country houses. So we're going to try and do some that we've never been to instead of going back to the old favourites. So I'd love that cabbage on there, but I don't know that it would. No, it doesn't quite do it, does it? I'm just thinking a flower on here would also be nice, seeing as I've got so many to go at now. Just let me keep looking. I don't know if you can see or not all the ones that are here. Oh, that's nice. That's definitely too big. Want something pink or some greenery. That might be nice because it looked nice both ways, won't it? Yeah, let's put that on. Yeah, country houses, country homes. So I think I told you before, Neil loves to look around them. I do too, but yeah, for a good few years I haven't been able to walk, so I've gone to a few with him and done what little bit I could, and then sat, in the cafe or in the grounds. So I'm looking forward to actually going round, because I love to see the furnishings and the art and the architecture. Yeah, so I'll be able to go around some. I'm quite liking the pop of white. Now we didn't do anything on here. I think I was waiting to see what I did on there, wasn't I? So yeah, I'm feeling in a decorating mood, so I definitely want something on here. I love that. I better go to the back next, because I'm going to, not that we need a lot of embellishing, but I'm going to use all my favourites up at the front. So yeah, and we have a few favourites that we like to go around, but we're going to try and find some new ones, so I'll let you know. I'll let you know where we end up and if it's fun. The back. So did I do the same in the back and leave it blank? I did. So we want something on there and something here. Oh, I expected that to have a long, picked it up thinking it would have a long stem on it, and it hasn't. It's about this beautiful. No, it has got the orange tints, but it's got the pink as well. I like that one. What would I have up here? So I've got a sunflower flower with orange and pink. I like that. I've also brought, which I didn't show you, brambles, which I think is from, oh, these must be from the Henry Terry by the look of the print on the back. Brambles. They could be from the Edith book. They could be from the, I don't know. No, they look like Henry Terry book to me. Anyway, some of these out of one of the books, which I thought was also the right time of year. September, October, so they could go in. And a primrose one, which is from a butterfly book. Yeah, so I've got those as well, just so you know what I've got going on. So do we want that, or do we just want something small? I'm liking both, but I think I'll go small. And again, I'm leaving the white on these. It wouldn't be a big job to go in with a little brush and if you wanted to ink them, but I'm quite liking the way they stand out from the inked pieces. Could even have another piece off there coming. Just thinking that might tie in better with that. I've gone all florally all of a sudden, haven't I? No, not that, but still maybe something. Was that the one that I had on? Not my cabbage. Although I do, that cabbage has got to go in because I absolutely love it. Still some ivy. No, right, where's that big one? I'm going to go with the big one again, I think. Oh, I can't make a decision today. Go with a small one. Just stick it down. Yeah, I might have something little in the box. I'll have a look in a minute. That'll go up there. That was box. I don't know what word actually came out of my mouth, but box is what I was trying to say. On camera. Yeah, I'm not trying to go too mad with the glue. Oh, here, I was going to say I don't want anything on that beautiful bird. You maybe can't see at a distance that bird, but I did do you a close-up, didn't I? And you can see him. You could see him. Whoops. Got these little stamps. It's just kind of tying. Can you see how that's like a triangle on its own, even though it's part of this? Yeah, they're just going to tie it in, aren't they? So it's a big dark blank as well as being a dark triangle. And then we'll maybe put a flower on that journal card. Yeah, that's better. Anchoring it all down together, this. I haven't even inked it. I've left the green around it. I quite like that little pop of green. I've not done it on all of them, but I have left it on some of them. I've not inked on the back of this one either. Stenciled. So I like that it's got the days of the week on it as well. You could actually write on that, couldn't you? If I just put something around the... Let's have a look. That might be nice with this leaf cut off. Do you think I could take its leaf off? Or just make it small? Let's just make it small. See if it looks like a part-grown leaf. I don't mind that bit through there. No, I don't like it. Looks like a lamppost. Yeah, trust me, that's going the wrong way, really. No. I've got a piece here that's not from the kit. Well, that's quite nice, isn't it? Just tucked in there. It's not taking up a lot of the journal. Let's put that down then. I did say to you I wanted to use some of my florals up, that I wasn't quite ready to give up the florals, so this has been perfect with the roses and the nasturtiums and the sunflowers. Of course, the flowers that are taking me into autumn, but I'm not there. Yes, I'm quite happy. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I had a feeling you weren't quite stuck in places, but I gave you a minute to decide. You're not, are you? Bit hit and miss with the glue on that one. Yeah, there we go. Super. Yeah, I'm going to put that butchered snowdrop in the bin. Okay, so let's go back to the front. Right, I did want perhaps something on the belly bands, we'll see at the end though. Yeah, liking that. That one's done. Most of them are done, aren't they? I couldn't decide if I wanted something there or not. We've done those two. Done those. I think we've done most of them. something on this postcard. I've left quite a lot of green on that. That's more green than I care to see. I only want it to be a little peep round the corner, not a show stealer. So in between films I just saw that I had an Etsy order before I shut my shop. Literally any minute now. So yeah, well done. You got in just in time, and that's another chunk of ephemera going out of my ephemera box. So yeah, very pleased. Now look, that needs a stamp on it, and I don't think but we've got things that can be stamps. Does that look like it might be a stamp? Let me just pull them towards me a little bit. Whoops, can't pick it up. I've got smaller. So I just put it sideways on like it's a stamp, and I could go with a flower, or I could just go with a label. I've got another birdie in there, but we've got roses on here. I don't want to put too much on it. I definitely like that little bit. No. Ooh, just thought I'd try it. I've just got some leafery foliage. Making my own words up there. Did I say no to that? Have I got 2 pieces of that? I have. I'm not going mad. I've got another small piece there that could just come in from that corner, but I don't think it would. No, it won't show. Don't really want apples with my roses, so what have I got in here? Yeah, I don't want anything big, so probably none of those. Now I've got my cabbage again. I keep bringing this cabbage out. No, it'll have to go on the page where the cabbage things are. The birdie sea will be sideways on. Oh, did I try that one? That's a nice big one. Did I try that one on? Nope, it's not what I want. I'm going to pop this on and come back to this because I'm going to go on at an angle. Preferably that way up, I think. Yeah, I can't decide at the minute. It might be that I have to have a quick poke in my either butterflies or yeah, butterfly would be nice, wouldn't it? Shall I look now? Now I've had that thought. Let's look for a butterfly. On my other flowers, I was going to say. You get to know that sound now. The sound of the trolley. Sounds like a tea trolley, doesn't it? They're not butterflies, they're flowers. Where are the butterflies? The trouble is I've got so many boxes to look through now. Right, I think I had that one before, didn't I, when I couldn't find the big ones. This has got all sorts in it, butterflies, and I put those die cuts in, so. Upside down now. Well, that's quite striking. Vellum one, no. No, I don't think I like that one. No, I like the greens on that one. Just needs a little bit more. I've only cut it quick by the looks of it, just to get it probably out of the fussy cutting and into the box. Just sing a little song or fast forward me, or I can't think of anything I've got to tell you while I'm doing it, otherwise I would. I've told you that we're going to see some country houses. Really looking forward to that one. Oops. There we go. I do keep cutting out on top of my book, don't I? Oh, why did I think I'd done? I hadn't. I'd only done half of it. Yeah, so this one should be finished before I go away. That's good. So I will list it as soon as I get back. Well, a day or so after I get back. No doubt we'll be washing and organising food buying and things like that. Now I've got to look at it like that when it needs something. Can't just sit there not on anything, can it? So it's going to need some flowers, I think. Did I just have hold of the... Got me big ones here. Don't know that I want anything big, but there might be something doable. Oh, yes, they're all pretty big. That's why they're in the ones with the big one. Oh, there's a rose there, look. That must be from the September kit, and I thought it was from the October one. It's the roses like I've put in already. Yeah, big. Very big. It could lay down on there though, couldn't it? Because this isn't the journaling side. Oh. Where are you going to go now? Up there? Yeah. Because this is going to be my last chance really to use the roses. Although I'm sure they do grow all year round. I might be wrong. Well, in the UK, obviously you guys have different climates in different parts of the world, so your flowers, you know, you might have our summer flowers in your winter. I don't know. I hadn't thought about that. And that little bit will still show up, won't it? Oh yeah, a lot of it will show up, but the butterfly might not where I'm going to put it, but that's fine. In fact, I think it needs to be right over there. Flying away from or down towards? Away from. But these really delicate pink ones I think are definitely our summer roses. Lovely. Yeah, I'm enjoying myself with the flowers, you can tell, and I've got greenery there, so I could have gone cabbage, but never mind. More roses. Yeah, I've definitely gone roses in this, haven't I? Right. Have you got the cabbage? No, your sunflower. Let me just look at the other one. Because I put the cabbage, what are they called? These things in. So I could have a cabbage. That is supposed to be for my... What cabbages grow on the floor? You can still write on there. And I just feel that that's too white. Don't mind a little bit of it, but yeah, it's growing out the ground. I could always draw a bit of in a brown crayon or a brown felt tip, bit of soil under it. Seems it says cabbage there, so I've got cabbages and apples. Love that cabbage. It's one of those, I think we call them sweetheart cabbages here in England. Yeah, very tasty. I think there are summery-ish cabbage as well. Get flowers everywhere. Okay, so where did I get to in the front? How am I doing for time? I'm okay. Why? Yeah, that one seems a bit not very much on it. I was trying to say I don't need something on every page, but I think I do. Even if it's just something tiny like that, you know, just a little bit of something. I was here, wasn't I? I want something on here. It's supposed to be for journaling. Oh yeah, on there, that was right. I put something just in this tiny little bee, look, or wasp or insect, whatever it is. Gosh, I'm not going to cut round this one very well, am I? But I will. I think I'll ink round it, so I don't have to cut his legs and feelers and things off, whatever they are that flying insects have. There must be legs. Well, probably a bit of everything. They probably have legs and feelers. Who knows? Botany with Denise. Not really. Is it botany or is that plants, you see? What is insects? A study of insects. If you told me, I'd be, yeah, of course it is. Oh, let's have him. He's a cutie. As you know, I'm not an insect fan. I certainly don't like crawly things. But yeah, that's quite sweet. Quite so. I don't like slimy things. I think that's what it is, you know, like slugs and snails and frogs and things like that. It's the slime that doesn't appeal to me. Sorry everybody if I've made you all shudder. I'll stop now. Yeah, that is supposed to be for journaling, so I better leave it alone. But there was a page, wasn't there, somewhere that I felt needed something. This was it, this one. And I've got this beautiful picture here. You see what I'm supposed to be doing? Oh, what about some apples? Some rosy posy apples, yes. I'm supposed to be doing those middle envelopes and thingy cards, journal cards. But I just can't help myself with the embellishing. Just take a tiny bit of the white off that leaf. That's better. I'm pleased I went back and found these. I certainly used a lot of my beautiful images, embellishment images up in this journal. Yeah, and there's another pink one, as I say, to come yet. Will be now, I think now will be after my holidays, because I remember that's, yeah, it's not really room, is it? Oh, did I? Yeah, I did. I left it as a tuck. Shall I just leave that little, yeah. Right, so let's see if we can get to the middle piece and do what I'm supposed to be doing, because I am way into my time now. And I definitely want to get it finished, yeah. Something on there, something on there. I'm not going to put anything on that. I think that's quite attractive. I know I want tabs on these, and I've put that on the back. So maybe something, because that's nice as well, something small on there. Let's see how we go. But I definitely want something on this and this. Oh, yeah, even if it's just a label. That might just need a label, but this definitely needs something pretty. Let's try a few things. Oh, I rather like that. Brambles? No. Yeah, I don't dislike those. So I'll put a pile here of things I'm liking. We've still got this, which are the hues that are in that bird. So maybe. Not those, not those, not a rose. Okay, I think 3 is enough to choose from, don't you? I'm just going to trim this down a little bit here, because it was ever so slightly. There's a little butterfly there. Still need trimming a bit. What else did we have? That. See, that would be nice with a label, wouldn't it? Would that be nice with a label? I really like that one. I'm going to go with this one because I know it doesn't quite fit, and I'm going to have to... Oh, well, if I'm very, very careful, it does. Let's see what I can do. I don't know, it's just something about the colour behind it that's really setting it off, or vice versa. But yeah, just appeals. It's obviously one of those colours that lots of things look nice on, because I quite liked them all, but this one really, I really liked as soon as I put it down. So, and I've had it a little while, this piece as well, so that's always nice. I'm pleased I saved it, and I'm pleased it's got used, because obviously I've taken the time to cut it out of a book page rather than just cut the butterflies off cloth. Yeah, should I have inked it? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Let me look at it through the camera. Can't really see. That's better. Yeah, that's suppose seeing as I'm working in the one spot, that's a better view. Now, I hope I don't start moving the book around now and lose your view for you. Oops. With a fancy one on there. So I didn't go looking for a label, I just took the one that I had in the box. What's that? Oh, it's the middle string. It's the middle strings, you silly Billy. Oh, I was going to put something over this, which I could do just while we're giving that a moment. Just over these hole punch alleged. Oh, I'm thinking some washi. The thing is, do I have anything that goes? I've not got much plain washi now. My washi's all, it's all fancy pants. I've got some text, just some plain text. Oh, I've got some lovely pink birds, right. I could just put paper over it, couldn't I? Let's just see what, oh, they're not. Oh, the birds in cages. And this, it's going to be sideways on, isn't it? And just see, it's the right size. No, I don't like it. What I was going to say was I could put paper, a pretty piece of paper over it. But let's see what this just might not hide it because it's clear. Yeah, it just shows through. So let's pop a pretty piece of paper over it. Dare I don't know if I dare lift my scraps box up and show you it. Now it has got a couple of glue books in it, granted. Well, that one's a big one, so let's get that out. Oh. But yeah, it's erupting. Like I say, I'm taking it away with me. Where's the thing I'm doing there? I'm taking it away with me, so I will be doing a few. It'll be smaller than this when it comes back, but how much smaller I don't know. Just some pretty paper. Let's just use that, because I've got it somewhere else in the book, haven't I? So, oh, I'll tell you what, it's lighter without the glue book pages in it. Yeah, I'm thinking just a teared piece, I was going to say. A torn piece would be nice. Tear it all. So it'll still kind of look like a tab, won't it? I'll need a fair bit, I think. Let's look. I know that's a lot of ink in for a little piece, but it was coffee dyed, so the edges needed it. Yeah, so it does still look like a tab, and it's covering that hole. I'm getting at the moment, so I'm not keen on the holes with the things through them. I'm much preferring a solid tab like this, or a proper tab. Yeah, I'm going to put it all the way down. I don't have to. I could have left it up like a tab, but I don't. Like I'm saying, I'm liking them flatter. This one not quite so big, so I don't want to cover all the that beautiful picture up. Yeah, and it looks okay on the inside as well. Look. Now this is one of the pieces that's got the very, very faint, probably can't see it on camera, but very, very faint stenciling on it. So it's not white like it looks. Although I am starting to embrace white. White is not the evil thing it used to be to me not so long ago. Oh, I've left that one up a bit, I don't know why, but there we go. Oh well, it shows. I was thinking, where did it go? What was that tucked in? And where's there? Okay, another good job done. So this isn't going to want much, is it? I'm wondering if it only wants a label. It's a bit big, that one, isn't it? That. I'm just seeing if there's anything else here it particularly wants to tie it in. There's a little birdie there. Let's put that on. Connected. Just ties it into the kit a little bit. Use another piece up. Oh, I can't go across that top. It's finger or mid-air. I've got my finger twice. Oh, well, that wasn't a big, I'm pleased to say, a long job, because yeah, time is ticking. Sorry, I don't mean to drive you mad about time. I need to stop going on about it, because it's not relaxing, is it? Listening to somebody going on about how short time is. There we go. So yeah, I'm definitely leaving those inside. So let's just see if they want a little, the tiniest little, what are these called, would you say? Labels? They're from the kit. What do you think? Do you think they're too tiny? No, I think I'll put them down, because it's just a bit of a contrast. I'll try and straighten this one a bit. Leave the white edges so it is a bit of a contrast to the green. Whoops. I did say straighten it a little bit. There's no precision cutting. Yeah, again, it just gives you somewhere to write, should you not want to write on the card, or label it, or make a mark. Oh, I wibbled it. It does come off, wipe off this scrapbook card paper quite well, this art glitter glue, I'm pleased to say. You know, whereas Fabri-Tac would leave a really slimy, not slimy, shiny, got slimy on the brain now, a slimy trail, a shiny trail. If you wiped it off, that does dry mostly clear. Yep, okay, so a couple of tabs for these. And I was thinking, I was talking about fabric tab tops, wasn't I? But I'm thinking I might like these, a couple of these, and then if they do go a long way down, they're going to be easy to grab up. So let's just have a look what we've got in the same colour palette. And these were all Happy Mail. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. They're jazzy. Now they're quite nice. The grey green would be nice. I don't think I've got any matching. Oh, green and pink. You a matching pair? You might be. Let me just look at the rest. You look like Tim Holtz. Those two. Those two. I love having them on here, because you can just get the two you want, or the one you want to the opening, and voila. Those ones I chose, yeah, the green on one side, and so they're nice both sides. Let's have a look. Yes, I was going for the green side, but I quite like that light pink and tree. It's like branch, I think. Yeah. I know these are gold, but yeah, it's quite a nice contrast, isn't it? Oh, it goes nice on the back. I'm not going to ink them. I mean, they're beautiful as well. That's obviously a lovely paper pad it was cut from. Right up my street. Right, this is the tricky bit. Oh, way too low, Denise. What was you doing? I wasn't looking at that. Yeah, so if it does go, I mean, I'll leave it popped up a bit, but if it does go all the way down, it's not going to be tricky to grab, is it? You could go around it with some, I'm thinking, some gold, just to tie it into the card itself. I have got that little gold pad, that little dewdrop shaped gold ink pad, that's what I was trying to say. So I might put some of that on it, just round the edge. I think that's my phone telling me to walk. Not my phone, my watch. saying if come straight. You've been sitting too long, it says. Right, where's that ink? Spin it round this like it's the Wheel of Fortune. I must admit it has become rather messy over these last few days. Getting ready for going away. All this mass filming. Yeah, show up more on that side, won't it? Maybe if I just put a little bit along there. Yeah, that's my neighbour's car, you can probably hear. I have got all my windows open again, just for a change. I'm still warm. We're still in the low 20s heat-wise, so it's definitely not cold, even though we're into September now. Yeah, I think I'm liking the plain green and all that lovely gold. I don't think I'm going to put anything on those. I'm not. There'll be lots of things in that front pocket should you're playing up again. Should whoever gets the journal. Don't know what it is in there that it doesn't like. It's just like the lip of the envelope, but it's fastened down. Oh, is that tearing? Oh, it's just coming undone. I'll have to glue that down. Oh, yeah, when you hold that up it just goes in. How bizarre. Yeah, it's just the edge of the envelope that's come up off the back. I won't do it now because I'll glue the whole book closed, but when I've done I shall have to leave it open and yeah, just let it settle. So I've done the back of that. Are we done? I think we might be. I'm so pleased I put those two clusters together. I love them. Do we want some writing space up there? I don't think it needs inking, but I'll just do it in case. And as it's sitting there looking at me, we might as well put it in, hadn't we? Yeah, so there's still writing there you can read, and it's still recognisable as a book page, but it's now usable as well as this in the tuck. Oh, it is inked, just not very much. Yeah, I was being really careful with my dobber, wasn't I? Oh, upside down. I re-inked it and it was a bit wild. That is the only one, isn't it? I wasn't sure if there was another spot there. You're going to be okay. There's one there that needs a tab. Oh, maybe something on that. And then we're done. So, this one and the next one. Let me just see where my other tabs are. Dear. Yeah, I am in quite a mess now. Right, there should be a little zip up thing with you in somewhere. Where have you gone? Last one I looked at, I was looking for pink for some reason. It isn't pink, is it? Yeah, I'm thinking one of these more solid ones. Let's turn them over to see the beautiful colours. Yeah, is this one big enough? I just saw the colours and thought, oh. Now these have got some colour on, you probably can't see it, but they have. I'll just try 1/4 size before I commit. Yeah, see, that would cover it, wouldn't it? Let's just ink that up and see if it becomes more in keeping. So it was quite light. Like I say, there is a pattern. It's a very faint pattern. It's not white. Yeah, it's changed it completely. Let's have that. Whoops, and again, these tabs are all Happy Mail tabs, and three different people have sent me them, so thank you. I don't know if you recognise yours or not, but there's no way I would I would recognise whose is whose. But thank you. And I'm hoping soon I shall be cutting my own. I did get a little, if you remember, I got a little die cut for one that got off Amazon, but they're so tiny, they're not really much use. I've only got a real tiny die cut machine at the moment. So yeah, but hopefully that will change soon, and then I will be hopefully doing a lot of these. If I can find the die cut for it, you see, that's the thing, isn't it? I've still got one, hopefully. Oh, I didn't put anything on there. Did you spot that? This one's something. Hopefully on its way still from Carol in the US. Bless her. She posted it in June and it's not made its way here yet, but we are still hopeful. Right, I want something smaller than I'm offering up. We've got apples again. I quite like them over there. Yep. And I don't know if I want just a little label up on the top right. I shall just grab one and see. Oops, there's a little tiny one straight away. What do I think? Too much, or do I want to colour? I've got some nice rosy red apples there, haven't I? Orange, green. Oh, green. Yep, quite like that. Let me just try that one's a bit big. Do I like it? I do. I didn't think I was going to, but I wanted to try it with the red, just because there's a pop of red from those apples. And yes, I do like it. So that's that one. Just one page, then we're done. How long have I been? Oh, longer than I wanted. Never mind. Just this then. I just spotted that bird. I don't think we want another bird, do we? Or do we? Got a lovely tuck. Let me just try lots of things that I've got. Oh, I've got a lovely sticker bird. Oh, I like him across from that. He's only tiny, he's not taking a lot of room up. I think he'll be the one. Now, am I going to try and do it, or am I going to go for, I've got glue on my fingers, am I going to go for a pin? Oh, well, and I'm just going to put him straight down. I think it can be removed because he's washy, so should you want to, you own this and want to not have him there and do lots of writing, I'm sure if you're careful he would come off. I'm not gluing him. Lovely. It's not a blank page now, is it? Right, so thrilled with that. Really, really happy. Like I said, I doubt if there'll be a flip through of it. There might be, I'll see. Yeah, I will do a flip through because I'll need one for Etsy, won't I? So yeah, that can go tighter, so there's plenty of room, a little bit tighter, plenty of room for it to grow actually. So yeah, you could stick things in it, draw in it. Yeah, it's lovely fresh green, isn't it? Enjoyed it. So give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching that, and yeah, comment. I know I'm a bit late at the moment answering them, but I will get to them. And yeah, pop back tomorrow, I'm sure. I hope that was on camera. I'm sure I'll be back with something. If not, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.